Hey guys, it's Christy, and today I am going to give you some more audiobook recommendations. I love listening to audiobooks, and I listen to quite a few, probably around one or two a week. So yeah, I have a big list to choose from, and I'm gonna give you my third round of 10 audiobooks that I suggest you read. The first book is How to Walk Away by Catherine Center, and I really liked that one. The next is Illumini, and that is by Jay Kristoff and Amy Kaufman. I've read that book so many times, and then I listened to the audiobook in preparation for Gemini, and I thought the audiobook was amazing. The cast of characters was great, just like the whole setup, and I found that it was easy to follow, even though, like, you know, the book's, like, if you've read the book, it's set up very like files and emails back and forth and all of that, but they did a really great job in conveying that in the audiobook. The next one is To Be Honest, and that is by Maggie Ann Martin. This was a great one. I have a review on my blog if you want to know what it's about. Basically, it's like loving who you are, no matter what you look like. The next one is Sometimes I Lie, and that's by Alice Feeney, and I also have a review on my blog of that one. I thought that one was great. There was twists every which way. I didn't see anything coming, and I mean, I read a lot of like thrillers and stuff, so I tend to see twists pretty quickly, especially in, like, you know, the mainstream thrillers and stuff. I feel like they're kind of easy to guess, but I did not feel that way with this one. So if you like a thriller, definitely pick that one up. The next is A Heart and a Body in a World, and that was by Deb Cletty. I cannot rave about this book enough. I absolutely loved this book. Oh my gosh. I mean, yeah, I have a review on my blog if you want to know what it's about, but I highly recommend that if you pick one of the books on this list, that one be it. The next is Every Had a Doorway by Shannon McGuire. I feel like everybody has heard of the Wayward Children series, and that is the first one. I am going to listen to the rest of the series, so I'm assuming that the rest of the audiobooks are just as good. Really short, quick, fun, but like dark kind of reads, and yeah, those ones were good too. The next one is Toil and Trouble, and that is a bunch of books that kind of focus on witchcraft and whatnot, and there's just like a bunch of stories in it, and I really loved the way the audiobook gave each one of those stories. But I do want to buy a physical copy because I want to see if I get the same feeling out of actually reading it as I did listening to it. The next is The Last Girl on Earth, and that was by Alexandra Blogier. That book was really good. It was like a sci-fi, like fantasy-based book. Obviously, it's about the last girl on Earth, and the rest of the people aren't really people, but like, I have a review on my blog, which is, you know, pretty much what I say about all of these books, and I really enjoyed this one. It was really fast-paced. It just like kept me wanting to keep listening. The next is An Unwanted Guest. That was by Sherry Lapina. This book was great. It was told in many points of view, and I loved how fast-paced it was. I just like I didn't want to stop listening to it. I feel like I listened to it maybe in like 2 sittings or something, because I needed to know what happened. It was full of the craziest twists and turns in a book that I have read in a long time, and yeah, I really enjoyed that one too. And the last one is another like thriller type book, and it is When the Lights Go Out, and that is by Mary Kubica, and I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I hope I did. Either way, that was a really good book. It was kind of strange, so I don't want to like give a lot about it, but if you read the synopsis of the book, you will see that, you know, the main character is suffering from sleep deprivation, and all these like crazy things start happening to her, and I mean, that ending, ooh, baby, that was another great thriller. So I have a couple of thrillers on the list, a little bit of middle grade on here, a lot of just contemporary, like sweet stories. I like to read contemporaries, I think, mostly on audiobook. So I hope you guys found some that you enjoyed. Leave me some recommendations down below, and I will talk to you guys later.